Here is your 6-week challenge grocery helper. This should be attached in the file with your meal plan. And if it's not, you can just use this one and adjust it to what you need. I'll be uploading this into the files on the Facebook group as well. So what this does is it takes the same foods that you find in the matrix on your meal plan, and it puts it into the amounts that you'd normally find it in grocery stores so that you can just get in, grab your stuff, and get out. So here's how it works. You're going to take the food groups that you need, okay? Protein, veggies, carbs, and fats. And what you're going to do is you're going to plug them in down here. So on your meal plan, you need to take your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner. And you plug in the foods that you want to eat. Now the weakness of this meal plan is also something that makes it extremely effective when we're dealing with meal prep. Okay, so I get complaints sometimes that, oh, this food's boring, oh, I don't like eating the same thing every day. Except chances are you do. Most people that I encounter eat the same thing every day, regardless of whether they're on a meal plan, a diet, or not. The idea is that we're going to try and replace some of the things that we eat every day with better choices. So if that's not you, if you mix it up every single day, know that you can actually just adhere to the meal plan outlines, right? The little pie charts, and it'll still work out. This just makes your life so much easier when it comes to meal prepping and planning everything out. What I'd recommend if you really are bothered by the idea of eating the same meal every day is do the same thing for breakfast and lunch, but then mix it up at dinner. It's way easier to just think, I need a different protein and a different veggie for dinner than it is to mix up all three of your meals. So if you can think getting the serving sizes for those, it's much easier to do just one meal where you mix it up than it is to do all three. So here's what it's going to look like. You're going to take the foods that the meals that you want to build. So for me, like I said in the last video, my breakfast is usually eggs, oatmeal, a veggie, and then I keep the egg yolks in the eggs. So that's my fat. So here's what I do. I fill in egg whites, and so I take the amount that's found in this grocery helpers column. So if I need egg whites, I'm going to need one 24-ounce carton of egg whites. So 24 ounces for the week. Okay, so I fill that in for my protein. I would write in 24 ounces egg whites. Okay, then I go to carbs. If I'm doing rolled oats, I need one container. For me, that's going to be one box because I get gluten-free instant oatmeal. It's awesome. Okay, so I fill that in, one container, and then for the veggies, I'm going with some spinach, leafy greens. So what that's going to be, 3 pounds of spinach. Okay, and bam, I have all the stuff that I need for my meals. I can fill that. You can print this out and fill it out here, or you can just make your grocery list based off of this image here. 3 pounds of, one 24-ounce carton of eggs. Bam. For me, it's two dozen eggs. And that usually lasts me through the week, depending on how hungry I am. Same thing applies for lunch. Okay, you're going to fill in, I'm doing chicken breast salad, so I get 3 pounds of chicken breast. Bam. Carb, what did I have? Some white rice, 1 bag. Yep, that usually lasts for a little bit longer. So the 1 bag might last for 2 or 3 weeks. I've already got that. And then the veggies, doing some broccoli. So I got green and leafy cruciferous broccoli, and that goes in there. Whoop, got 3 pounds of the broccoli. Set to jet. And then for dinner, I'm doing some steaks. Okay, so I'm going to fill in 3 pounds of steak. Okay, and then my vegetable for that's going to be Brussels sprouts for me this week. Okay, and because it's a steak, I don't need an extra fat. My dinner does have a fat serving allotted for it. It also has a carb serving, but I don't need to tell you about that. Okay, so just take your meal plan outline right here, and then fill in the lines that you would need for your groceries. Okay, the thing that I find really useful, and this is like a pro tip for grocery shopping, what you want to do is stock up on the carbohydrates because those store really well. Carbs and fats store for a long time. So you don't need to get a jar of almond butter every single week or a bottle of olive oil. That stuff just lasts. So stock up on it, and then when you go in for the weeks, the later weeks, all you need to grab is protein and veggies. Protein and veggies. It makes it super easy and super cheap to just run in, grab your produce, and grab your proteins. Cannot be easier. Okay, down here, the next thing at the bottom of the grocery helper is add-ons for flavor. And some of our recipes come with spice rubs and optional like sauces and beverages. This is the stuff that's good to go. You can't go wrong with it because it's 0 calories, all this stuff. So as we're looking forward into our like future diets, as we're going forward into the foods that we want to eat long term, we'll start adding in or taking away some of this stuff because it's not great from a health standpoint. Like, you're not going to hear me celebrating the health benefits of diet soda, right? That's just not cool. But this is for 6 weeks, okay? 6 weeks, we're looking at calories and macronutrients overall. That's all we're looking at. So the stuff on this list is good to go. It's no calorie, so you're all set, okay? Eat as much of this stuff as you want, as long as the protein, carbs, veggies, fat are in the right portions, okay? So my favorite here is going to be hot sauce, okay? I douse my eggs with hot sauce in the morning, and I'm a big coffee fan, okay? The only thing you should be putting in coffee is more coffee, and that's not just for the 6-week challenge. That's just for life, okay? That's my opinion, which also happens to be fact, okay? Just more coffee. All right, if you have any questions about how to use the grocery helper, let me know. It should be pretty straightforward, but don't hesitate to ask. I want this to be super easy. That's why we made these. If there's anything else, let me know, and I will see you on the floor.